is one of the most intimidating environments in all of sport. And with a war drum beating, the crowd has begun its battle cry here at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. On the visitor sideline, Pete Carroll, the coach of the Raiders. He's got his guys in mid-season form already, an impressive 3-0 start to the year. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air, receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup.
The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches. 80 yards and a touchdown.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit. And this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to find his tight end Gray complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
They go play action, now Mahomes. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs, first down.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Brandon, it's always nice when you get recognized with an individual award. And he was the AFC Offensive Player of the Week last week. But when you do it in a win, so much the better.
Absolutely. And he was all talking about that win, not so much the award he received on Wednesday.
That's a nice-looking award. I wonder if he took it home, got out of the car, showed it off to the kids in the neighborhood, passed it around. I wonder what he did with it.
Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throwing the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
And the Raider first down. 2 yards on the play. First down, Las Vegas.
A give left side. Here's Achane. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Raiders first down.
Throwing is Hurts. Short throw caught by Bowers. 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 14.
Running left, Achane. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Devon Achane, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he's got some space here. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 14-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, they've certainly not shied away from throwing the football. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Second and goal at the Raiders' 2-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. Now they'll empty out the backfield. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And Brown's got it for a Kansas City touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs have regained the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Short throw caught by Bowers. They'll give him 40 yards there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They go play action with Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They're going to look to throw. Got his man. It's Gainwell. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Raiders first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders first down.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This defense for the Chiefs, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield. And all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Hurts. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Back to the ground, Achane. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And his kick here is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal for the offense. 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
At the 43-yard line.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 37-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. That throw, Charles, on the middle of the field. A few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Second and 5.
At the 49-yard line.
63.
He'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll look to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
15 yards.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard at the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs.
First and goal, Raiders.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Leads to second and goal.
A give, running right, Achane. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
And now third and goal coming up, the loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Brings up fourth and goal.
And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. So first and goal quickly turns into fourth and goal, and then fourth and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
We'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 5.
Here's a second and 5 now from the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And space tough to come by there, so to get maybe a yard to the 37.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now here's Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And this offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved. Well, as a third and somewhat manageable now, not so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it done. Now, you got to start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw it.
And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So a bold call, but this drive will forge on. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Yellow.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now Mahomes. This is caught. Well, the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Yellow.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Pacheco. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Jalen Royals, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
12 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down.
Again, it's Achane. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
They'll give this to Achane. Nifty move. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 20. 101 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
And the Raider first down. 38 yards on the play. First down, Raiders.
Running right, here's Achane. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll run here with Gainwell. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Kenneth Gainwell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. And this one is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here's Hardman to return. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
A gain of 19 yards. And Las Vegas, first down.
And they'll go right back to Gainwell here on first down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
At their 48-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Out left and complete to Thornton. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Hurts sets up to throw it. The short throw caught by Goddard. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
And on Las Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt.
The field goal is good.
So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Well, now how about this return? So halftime straight ahead. It is. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Third quarter starts with a run from Gainwell. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Second and 1 at the 36-yard
They'll look to throw here. To the left side, pass caught by Thornton. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down.
They go play action with Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up second down.
Second and 8 at the 47-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's the Raiders punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. That's caught. Royals with it. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. To the left side, he's got Royals. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Pass complete to Royals. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
City Chiefs. First down. First and 10.
Mahomes now to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. Second and 10. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
And it's caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
17 yards. And a Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's game 1. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
At the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Thornton. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 20.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dallas Goedert, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Chiefs 24.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen, they see the blocks happen, they feel really good about their vision, and then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to boot. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And a very determined run there as as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
2nd and 12 at the 29-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Mahomes takes it himself. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third is we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Butker's kick here is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. They start the drive here with Gainwell. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
On 1st and 10, it's Carter. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Chiefs' 29-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Hurts to throw. Completes this one to Thornton. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now a handoff coming left is Gainwell. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Burnett has got it, the tight end. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Raiders.
Gainwell. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
4-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
Sack
the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards. They're going to look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's now 4th down and goal.
And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Now here's Mahomes. And the Raiders have got him. Tyree Wilson using that athletic ability to make the play. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Here's Tressway now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Hardman on the return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing is Hurts. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Hurts sets up to throw it. Got his man, it's Norton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down. A gain of 15.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's got his man out of the slot, complete. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll try the left side with Gainwell. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They go play action with Hurts. Open man down the field. That's Burden. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Dallas Goedert with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Raiders will add to their 4th quarter lead. Aubrey good with the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
The tight end in motion right.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Pass complete to Royals. An injury stoppage here, and that's Marquise Brown, who appears to be shaken up. Here's 2nd and a yard. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. Mahomes. He'll check this one down at Pacheco. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So this drive spans 7 plays. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Running left, Achane. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
It's a gain of 20. And the Las Vegas first down.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jalen Hurts with career touchdown number 60 as his guys are able to extend their lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down by 10. A minute 17 remains. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Mahomes. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Mahomes to throw it. Finding Kelsey. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Boy, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. Mahomes. He's got his running back out of the backfield. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment this game and still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
Mahomes will throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Now 2nd and 4.
At the 47-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Mahomes to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Now Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48.
It's 4th down.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Here's first down.
For a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Back to throw. Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And no, they can't connect on the pass. So that gets the clock down to 11. Time for probably 2 more plays. Got to go quickly, though. To throw is Mahomes. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses